Hello, everyone. This is Eric Johnson, and this week's Benefits Weekly Update is called One Size Does Not Fit All. So, most of you probably remember the game Perfection. I know I loved it as a kid. This game basically required the players to fit these weird shaped pieces into holes that were exactly the same size. So basically, every piece had one and only one matching spot on the board, and you tried to fill up all those spots before the time ran out and the pieces exploded everywhere. So what's interesting is that health insurance is actually kind of like the game Perfection. And the reason that I say that is because there usually is one approach that fits better than the rest for a particular client. So it kind of makes sense for agents to have lots of different strategies because that allows us to quickly notice which solution is going to be best for each of our clients. And we get better with this over time. The reason for that is because experience helps us to recognize patterns, kind of like the way artificial intelligence does, right? We hear a lot about how artificial intelligence is built on pattern recognition. It's able to uh, see things lots and lots of times and recognize patterns, and that's actually the way that it's able to come up with words and generate text and so forth. And the funny thing is, with agents, they actually develop something similar over time. They develop an intuition, an agent intuition that allows them to recognize patterns and quickly see which solution is going to work best for which clients. The problem, though, is whether an agent is experienced or not, if they only have a limited number of strategies in their bag of tricks, it sort of forces them to make recommendations that might not be a good fit for clients. So, we've all heard the term that, if you're a hammer, then the whole world looks like a nail, right? And that's sort of what ends up happening. If an agent only has a few strategies that they regularly recommend, then they tend to uh, kind of offer those to clients whether or not that's actually the best solution. So a better approach is to have a lot of different strategies that we are aware of. And I can tell you from experience from teaching, countless CE courses over the years and polling the attendees that there are a lot of agents out there who will admit that they are not really familiar with the strategies that we're talking about. And there's lots of different strategies uh, that are available. So things like medical expense reimbursement plans, Medicare premium reimbursement arrangements, captives, and others. Those sorts of solutions, maybe we've heard of them, but we may have never implemented them. We may only have sort of a 101 level understanding of that strategy. And so we're not comfortable recommending them to our clients. Part of the reason in our last post that I said in 2026, we're going to do more deep dives and bring in more subject matter experts and solution providers for our Benefits Weekly updates is because we want to actually do a deeper dive into these various strategies so that agents actually are familiar with them and can have that as an option when it is a good fit for their clients. Now, I do want to be clear. Knowing a solution does not mean that you have to recommend it, right? You may not actually like the solution. You may not, feel that it's going to be a good fit for your clients, and it may actually not be. A lot of time, the most popular recommendations are popular for a reason. They actually are a better fit with more clients, but we can't actually know that without knowing what all is out there. And so becoming familiar with these different strategies and at least examining them when determining what to recommend for our clients makes us more confident in our recommendations. We know that we've actually uncovered every stone. So when advisors broaden their understanding, clients receive recommendations that feel tailored rather than templated. One size does not fit all in health insurance, and the more shapes that you recognize, the better your chances of finding the right fit before the clock runs out. So that's it for this week's weekly update. Please do take a look at our article. And like I said, we're going to be doing some deep dives soon. And so I hope you will join us for those. Thank you very much.